Greetings and salutations. We are back with LLE.Ascension, and my name's D.Boom. Proud to be here. Glad to do what I do. It's always love, you know. But and do the head, shoulders, knees, and toes around and go straight with it. So head, that's swords, thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology. That's the direction you're going. That's the decisions you're making. Then you got cups, head, shoulders. Swords are heads, cups are shoulders. What are cups? Cups are feelings and emotions. What are feelings and emotions? Just indicators on where you're going mentally. Your heart and mind is aligned. Feelings and emotions are just indicators where you're going mentally. Who rules the heart and mind department? Cups and swords. Shoulders and head, that's the feminine. And you got the knees, that's the wands. Those are actions and behavior. That's all you can go off of with anything. Actions and behavior. It's actions or behavior you've done or what you're doing. Because what you finna do don't mean anything. There's accountability and karma to what you've done. There's accountability and karma to what you're doing, not what you finna do. Who's the king of wands? The king of that. Divine masculine. And you got pentacles. Pentacles are persons, places, and things. These things you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. All things expire. Ooh, I love that. All things expire. All things have expiration dates. And I love that. And all things are temporary. When I say things, I mean pentacles. That's the feet. It's the manifestation process. It starts with a direction or a decision. Then you feel something about that. And you go all the way. You start doing something about how you feeling in the direction you're going until you pentacles manifest something from the direction or decision you was going in the first place. So this is divine masculine situation. I love how it's looking. Overall energy is fairly important. We have the divine masculine in the overall energy. We have you, yourself, Neo. Bottom line energy is very important. And the bottom line energy is the divine feminine. You know, you both are out here. You at the top, she at the bottom. So top row is your subconscious, indirect, or mystery madness energy, masculine. And the bottom row is your direct or conscious energy. First row is the intro. Second row is the feminine row. Deals with your divine feminine or the other feminines in your life. He could be a she could be a he, you know, I'll be rocking. And we got the masculine row, same thing. Could deal with yourself or other masculines in your life. He could be a she could be a he, you know, I'll be rocking. Final row is the future. First card in the message. Reading starts in 3 minutes. First card in the message, we got the King of Wands. That's you, divine masculine. You got yourself here. And this is you in true form. This is you in divine form. You know, this is who you really are. This is what you really do. It's how you really feel. It's how you really act. It's what it is. This is you through and through. Now, usually when you in full form like this, you either trigger your divine feminine, who's out here right below you, right? When you in this form, you get a tendency to trigger your divine counterpart. But guess what? She's out here too in true form. Same thing, like the same thing I'm telling about you, she in the same manner. You both got your uniforms on. Like this is Batman and Catwoman, not Bruce Wayne and wherever Catwoman name is, Halle Berry in real life. You know, this is Superman. You know, not Clark Kent. This is Supergirl, not whatever her name is. And shit. You know, the king and queen. And when you both are out here, like it's just like you two having a uniform on. These are two Power Rangers who morphed into the Power Rangers. They're not teenagers with the morpher in their pockets. Like these are full-on morphed Power Rangers. Now, obviously, if they morphed, there's something going on. Okay, this is also like Double Dragon. You know, put the two medallions together. That's a medallion. That's a medallion. You put the shit together, and it's like you two are one. You know, it's like divine masculine who moves just like a king in a chess game. And this is the overall energy, which is fairly important. And the bottom line energy, the divine feminine, which is very important. I'm just saying it all in one. You know, the masculine has a limited movement. You know, I think I heard Kevin Gates say some shit. Like, you know why the king of the chessboard has so many limited moves and shit because he has to think about every move before he makes it. He can't just make any decision. He the king. So every move he has to make has to be the right one. Said shit 2 times. For niggas in the back. Hey, thanks, Kevin Gates. It's like every decision the white master has to make has to be the right one. If this is a Jumanji chess game we playing, that is the Twin Flame demo, right? How does the queen move all over the place? She ain't the foot soldier. She just like Nightcrawler going from different places to take certain shit before they even know what's going on. Feminine is like Quicksilver X-Men that can run the fastest speed of light, doing all kind of shit. People don't even notice it because, you know, it's the way she moves. And the masculine is just sitting there because, like I say, he's the king. He's the captain of the ship. The captain goes down with the ship. The king goes down with the castle. Feminine can still keep the legacy on, family on, you know, keep on, keeping on. That's feminine. Really, like, if this is some real medieval X-Men type shit, you know, it's like you two run a kingdom. And it's governed by God. Y'all keep holy, good morality, shit like that. Like, it's like a good kingdom. And you got, like, Neanderthals, fucking thugs, savages that's just out here running amok, raping and pillaging. They see you two kingdom and just want to ramshack it. Let's just say it ends up getting taken. Assassin's gonna have to stay. Like I say, he's Neo from the Matrix. He can do shit the feminine can't do. You know, Queen gets to a game, still goes on. Masculine gets to a game, over. For many ways, the actions is what the masculine does. His actions and behavior. Any rate, you know, it's like the king in the chess game. The only reason why the king moves like that in the chess game is because you got to make your next move your best move with the king. Usually, you moving them when you in check. So you gotta move it in a way to where you don't get in checkmate. Feminine can get out there just like check. Queen can go from here all the way to here. You know, check. Any rate, and feminine, by you being in your true form, you have a tendency to burn your masculine. You know, it's just what he's doing. Feminine is pissing you off. It's what he's doing. It's like what happens to couples who really in love, but like once that honeymoon phase, once that, you know, recognition phase fades, it's like you two hate each other because you love each other to death, but it's like the little stuff he doing. It could be like the way he choose food, the way he procrastinates, the way he indecisive or whatever the fuck. It's like some shit he doing and you just really hate it and it's getting under your skin. It's not bothering anybody else. He probably don't even know he doing it because he doing it. That's what he does. You mad over how he does. So anytime your masculine triggers you, feminine, there's something wrong with you. He ain't doing nothing. Even if he's doing something, he's just doing what he does. Just like you do things, might be extra, might be over the line, might be over the top, might be a little zesty, whatever. You know, it's the stuff you do. It pisses him off. Shit he does pisses you off. You two are the same. So if he gets triggered, you get triggered. If you're getting triggered, he's getting triggered. But it comes with it. You know. Feminine is like a big ball of fire. Get too close to it, you're gonna get burned. Masculine's a big ball of fire. Feminine, you get too close, you're gonna get burned. In this form, this is true energy too. And last thing I'm gonna say and move on. Overall energy, bottom line energy. Masculine, your role is fairly important to winning the game. You're the king. You get took, game over. For sure, for sure. But your role, how you move, your input in this whole chess game, is fairly important. What the feminine does is very important. She is the knight and the rook and the bishop all in one. Not a pawn, definitely not a pawn, but you know, it's all about roles. Your feminine going in a particular direction. It'd be good if you go in that same direction or face the same direction. You know, that's why it ain't this. That's why it ain't this. Man, the master got one up on you, feminine. Like, you're great, you're powerful, you're the shit biscuits, but the masculine has a one up on you. Just like Neo does with Trinity. Come into this reading in your subconscious and direct mystery madness masculine, we got God. King of Swords. Most important sword, decision, direction you can go in. Is to go where God at. Where God, where this sword is pointing up. What's up? God is what's up. It's only one right way, and that's up. Not left, not right, not north, not south. That's the 360. That's the third dimension. Temporary space and time where all things expire. Gotta go up. Okay? Now, God comes out. It's either something good is happening, happening, something ugly that's happened or happening, or something bad, unfortunately, that happened or is happening. But even if it's bad, it's good because God don't make no mistakes. And God works in mysterious ways. And God is absolute. God is absolute. God is perfect in every way. There is no imperfection in the perfection that is God. And He's the King of Swords. We all have a sword. We all have a brain, right? A mind, right? God indwells that. That's why we're all one. That's the connection. That's the direction. God going with us is to indwell our minds. That's the decision he or she, because he could be a she could be a he. I'll be rocking. You know, God. God can come in the form of a tower moment. God can come in the form of a miracle or a blessing. Or maybe this card out here, 4 Wands, Twin Flame, Union, Reunion, and Recognition, still coming out in the masculines reading his hand. Masculines really want this. Some are going after it. Some are still hesitant. I'm talking to the hesitant ones. Because the ones that's going after it are kind of getting the 5 fingers from the feminine, the whole up, wait, Nate dog, you know what I mean? Not a never again situation, not a permanent ending, but just temporary hold-ups, aka timeouts. But for the ones that's been hesitant, that's still scared, that's still indecisive, that's still, I don't know, get triggered by your feminine, still have qualms with the whole flame union, reunion, and recognition bit, just go for it. We'll get to this in a second. Love seeing that. Mind masculine is out here in rare form, true form. Feminine is out here in your reading masculine. And she's the bottom line, which is very important. She's very important. He could be a she could be a he. You might be rocking. Glad to see feminine out here in true form. And then we got this 4 Wands. This brought you two together. 4 Wands is twin flame, union, reunion, and recognition. You both recognize each other. That's how this thing even started. 9 times out of 10, a separation happened. Because separation is the glue that keeps twin flame union, reunion, and recognition together. Separation does that. Separation shows up in the 5 of Wands in my deck. Step after this. Because it steps. You don't just stay here, you know what I mean? Anyway, you two come back in each other's lives. It'd be because of this reunion. You finally get on the same page. You finally come together. You finally unionize. You get married. You have children. You build a family. You build a business. You build a life together. 4 Wands did that. 4 Wands is also home. I'll get to it when we get to it. But yeah, God. God is out here. Something good, bad, or ugly is going to happen. Even if it's bad, it's good. God don't make no mistakes. So, you directly come into the situation. We got the 8 of Swords. You know, this is a self-imposed prison. It's a mental prison. So it's an invisible one. And don't nobody know you in it but you. Maybe your feminine can tell you in an invisible prison. I'm sure she can. She's you. She's been here before also. You know, we all get here. You know, self-imposed prison could be walls or gates. You keep up against your heart and mind to keep your heart and mind from getting broke. When in reality, there's professional gate hoppers, gate climbers, wall climbers, tunnel diggers that can go under these walls and these gates. But I'm using it in an analogy I used to use back in the day, season 1, season 2. You know, the Walking Dead analogy. So 8 of Swords is a self-imposed prison. It's a mental prison of swords. With swords, thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology, the direction you finna make. I mean, the direction you finna go, the decision you finna make, right? 8 of Wands. It's like Rick in the gang at the prison. This is just a hypothetical fake story off the Walking Dead. So let's just say, it's right, the prison. You know why they moved from that prison? Because they had walls, Ada Sports. They had security and shit, but the substance is gone. That's what happens in a prison. That's what happens in a prison. And prisons are pretty big, aren't they? Prisons are huge, right? Okay. It ain't like a jail cell. We ain't talking jail cells. A mental, small jail cell. Like, nah, that's mental, right? You talking about like an actual prison. A mental prison, the size of an actual prison. You could do a lot in there. You can like really stay there till all the substance is gone, but eventually there's not going to be any substance. There's not going to be any love there, no water there, no food, maybe no heat, maybe no resources. So all you got is gates, metal gates, and that's protecting you from the zombies. So at least you can sleep at night, having these Eight of Swords gates, walls and gates up, and keep it against your heart and mind. Keep it against your heart, so don't nobody break your heart. Thus, you're not even giving yourself fully to love because you have an actual mental prison, invisible shield built on it to keep. It's like a buffer, invisible buffer that nobody knows is there but you. It's like you put this up, they don't even know it's a gate or a shield here, but it's there. It's mental, but it's there. That's gonna happen anyway, especially with somebody 10 times as worse for whoever is trying to get to your heart, who's trying to get in your mind for the good things. You ain't talking about a karmic or divines here, right? I bet. This is like taking the gates in that prison and making weapons out of them. Why? To move to the next destination. To move to the next destination. Now, weird ass Instagram crypto. I call them crypto crooks, man. Like, any rate, directly masculine, you in an invisible prison that you got to get yourself out of. Now, in my deck, the book describes all the cards and stuff. They're in depth, if you ain't noticed. And this word is also like a false sense of security. You feel you need to secure something before you go ahead and secure something else. Or you need something, pinnacle, before you get the pinnacle you're looking for. Or you need somebody's cosign. You need somebody's money. You need something else outside yourself to manifest something you can get for yourself anyway. Mental. You're thinking you need something for something. I mean, something for nothing means nothing. But it's all mental. You'll never be secure. Even when you get more, you'll still want more. It's a high ceiling of ascension to reach. You ain't even started ascending. You ain't even started climbing. You ain't even started action yet to even have, I don't know, a thought, thinking you need something. When people make something from nothing happen all day. This is a false sense of entitlement. Once again, entitlement is in my personal opinion, the start of all bullshit or sin or evil or whatever you want to call shit. When somebody take from you, steal from you, disrespect you, hate you, does some devious, slick, evil shit, they felt entitled to do it. The person go in your pocket while you ain't looking and take your shit. Not pocket, excuse me, purse, bag, whether they still on a PS3 laptop or some $20 bills. They felt entitled to do that. And if they feel entitled to do that, what make them think they won't do nothing more? Person steal from you like that, they'll probably do more to you. Like the respect ain't there. It gives no fuck. So if they'll just come in your persons, you know what persons mean. They just enter your cipher, your persons like that. Strong arming, I mean, it's only tell other directions they can go with you. It's mental. It's mental. Them even coming in your cipher or coming in your persons like that. But motherfucker must have felt entitled to do it. That's mental. Person feeling entitled to do you wrong, to get you misconstrued, to want to hurt you or harm you because it's whatever they're dealing with is mental. It's all mental. Pain is mental. Death is mental. It's something you register. Truth is mental. It's something you register. Self-imposed prison is something you register. It's mental. So you directly just come to the situation with that. Final thing I'm gonna say with the Eight of Swords is the final definition I got for it is what I like to call the boogeyman effect. It's mental. You know, when we were children, we put blankets up against our head to keep us protected from like monsters under our bed. Chucky, Freddy, Candyman, whoever you was, it's mental. And fear of, scared of. Fear is the sword. That's mental. Fear is something you register. You know, in reality, if there was a monster under the bed in the closet, it would just pull the sheet back and just ate you up. That's reality. Thank God that the monster is only in your mind. You know, that the monster being in your closet is like something subconscious or mental. Instead of being an actual monster that your mom would have been seeing her putting clothes in your closet or taking shit up out of there. Like, you know, it's the boogeyman effect. You got grown people still doing that. Literally, figuratively, and spiritually. You can't hide from the inevitable. You can't hide from fate. You can't hide from responsibility. You can't hide from your path, your purpose. You can't hide from your twin or this twin flame demo because it's out here. Now, feminine role. Subconsciously, indirectly, masculine, you got the Ten of Wands. Now, this is a temporary ending. You know, this is waiting for something. You're a heavyweight boxer. You got a fight coming up. You're doing good with the non-smoking, not drinking shit. You're doing good with the diet. You're doing good with the workout routine. But you're really struggling with the no nut, no sex part of it. You know, you got a real itch that need to be scratched right now, and your ass like really getting the five fingers from whoever you want to give the business to. You know what I'm saying? And they're doing that for a reason. It's like, look, it's your fight. Stay mental. Stay focused. You know what I mean? Like you got a good mental handle on this shit, okay? Make sure you handle all areas. This shit ain't going nowhere. Boxing ain't going nowhere. Blood ain't going nowhere. Liquor ain't going nowhere. Clubs ain't going nowhere. Casino ain't going nowhere. Gambling ain't going nowhere. Squares ain't going nowhere. Like, it's the world. It's always going to be here. It's plenty. I mean, it's just like chilling from something. Why? Because it's always going to be there. It ain't going nowhere. So, and what are wants? Actions and behavior. It's like you running full speed to go somewhere and somebody halt. Wait. So if you ain't got no patience, so if you get bored easy, so if you got a short attention span and some shit, like it's gonna be hell for you. Hell. You know. You really want twin flame union recognition, and like I said, it just can't happen right now. Thank God this is your subconscious energy, indirect energy in regards to the feminine. And going to the future, which is where this Four of Wands is, it's in your subconscious, indirect energy, so this ain't direct. It's indirect. So the pumping the brakes is indirect. Ten of Wands is any something you passionate about. Once again, it's something you enjoy doing right now, and you gotta stop. It's like a kid, you had to go inside. It's a birthday party you having hella fun at that you gotta go home from. All things come to an end. Not forever. It's not a Ten of Swords here. It's just a Ten of Wands. The club gonna be back open. The game room gonna be back open. It's gonna be another game, another season, another time. It's not over. Ten of Swords. It's like I said, Ten of Swords, a permanent ending is something you register because it could be over, but you could still be mentally stuck there, stuck in the past, stuck in that time frame, stuck over that death. You know, it's mental. You can't get over a death. You can't. I'm telling people how to mourn or how to grieve or whatever the fuck. I ain't say nothing like that. I'm just saying, don't mentally get stuck off that death. Because that's a lot of energy, time, and resources going into a thought. So the direction you going, not getting over something mentally. It's the direction you going. You making a mental decision to stay on that. So, any rate, directly in regards to the feminine masculine, you got the Knight of Cups. This is the Romeo card, as in Romeo and Juliet. I'll get to that in another reading. Told you I got a lot of definitions for these cards. Knight of Cups it's a knight to juvenile energy. And, you know, young love, puppy love, honeymoon phase. This is recognition. This is that old thing. Motherfuckers say they want that old thing back. This that old thing. Motherfuckers want how it used to be. This how it used to be. But that's how you feel. Because that ain't what it is. What used to be ain't what it is no more. It's just a feeling. You know. It ain't just mentally going back in the past. It's what you feel about it. You know. While you, it's the feminine role. Indirectly, subconsciously, while you kind of pump your brakes, while you, it's like wait for a train to go by. Running late for work. It's like a standby on a flight because it got canceled due to the weather. You know, you can always take the Greyhound. It ain't like a Ten of Swords, which is totally out your hands. You trying to get home for Christmas, your plane got grounded. Okay, you got the train, bus, Uber. It ain't over. It's just a obstacle. Obstacle. You know, due to this little obstacle, you feel some type of way. Due to I don't know, your twin flame separation, you feel some type of way. Like I said, a lot of masculines are appalled. Overall bottom line energy by the feminine's actions. What are wands? Actions and behavior. Your masculine is appalled, triggered, pissed, salty, feeling some type of way. About some shit you be doing. Like this. It's like masculines know how long you waited. Masculines know what you've done. Like the little things, the big things. It's all built to this moment, you know. And it's like he ready. He could be a she could be you know be rocking the divine masculine. You ready, or you were ready, or you feeling ready. So if you ain't made your move, like make it. Don't not make it because I'm telling you, a lot of feminines are putting them 5 fingers up. I mean, if it happened to you, it is what it is. But it might not. I ain't saying all twin flames are getting the pump. A lot of twin flames are going into union, reunion, and recognition. I've pulled this card out a lot. And every time I pull this card out, that's a, you know how like, I don't know, what is it? When a baby laughs, some shit, the angel get his wings, or some shit like that. Whatever happens when angels get his wings, that's what happens every time the 4 of Wands pop out of my deck. Like somebody's getting in a union, reunion, or recognition. They're meeting, getting back together, or getting together for the first time. What I mean by together for the first time, a union. Union could be first time you guys had sex or something. Union could be like you two signing on a business. Union could be like this. Union is just being on the same page. It's the first time you got on the same page. Because we're gonna get to it. We ain't here yet, but I'm gonna just talk about it some more. 4 of Wands, twin flame union, reunion, and recognition. Recognition happens one time. In the story you have a recognition is different from the masculine's. What do you call that? The masculine's interpretation of the story. It's similar, but it's not the same. It's like you in the mirror. You put a ring, like this ring's on my right hand. In the mirror, it'd be on my left hand. Different. The same, but different. Subtle differences. You tell a twin flame story. Don't ask them to get you like you crazy. Like, what? I don't even remember it like that. You drunk. He tells the story. You what? Real shit. I just see you two. I'm just seeing visions of twins like telling each other stuff. That's what twins do. I remember when I first met you, this, and that, and this how I felt. I remember when I met you, this and this and this and this how I felt. It's like, what? You felt like that? Like, nah. Like, for example, me and my twin was chatting. But divine masculine, I'm a divine feminine if you ain't know. Chatting when we was talking about recognition. I was like, man, those the days. Like you had me on tap, boy. Like I was like your shadow. I was like a little puppy that always followed him everywhere. Like anytime you need help, anytime you need anything, it just hit me up and I like be there. And what about bread? And what about none of that? I just like enjoy being around the guy. And my personal opinion, you ain't finna like be around a person if you don't like being around a person. I just truly, genuinely enjoy being in this company. And it's vice versa. It's vice versa like a motherfucker. So I could say in this energy, masculines can get a little snippy, a little shit talky, a little snazzy, a little bougie, a little extra, a little spicy, a little zesty, a little emotional, a little whatever. That's your old twin. That's like divine masculine. That's you. You know how you can get, and you know how your divine family can get too. It's like a twin. He's like a ball buster. He likes saying shit to get a reaction out of me. That's what helped me with my triggers. He did by triggering me so fucking much. You know, he tricked me so much to where he had me look at myself like in the mirror, not like physically, nigga, look in the mirror. Ooh, nah. It's just like I remember he tricked me one time, and like I just got the boo boo face. I just like making sound effects and shit. Like I was so infuriated with his ignorance. In my personal opinion, what the fuck it was, you know what I mean? And he just like look at you. Like, boy, your blood boiling. You mad as hell. All some shit I said. You shouldn't even let yourself get like that. I'm like, you said it though. Shut up there. Like, you don't want me to react like that. Like, quit talking. He just like, I'm just showing you something. And motherfucker said some other slick shit. Just touching buttons. Because he knew what my buttons was. So he was literally playing the piano. Press a button. I go this way. I press this. I go this way. And he's just laughing. And one, he likes how my face scrunch up. He likes when I'm pissed and mad and talking shit back. That's our thing. You don't have a sexual thing. It ain't romantic. Nothing like that. You feel me? Like, but it's romantic. I put it like that. And it was weird at first, but at like 10 years in, it's just who he is. Just who I am. Like, just with the same bucket person. For real. And he's 30 years older than me too. So like, just showing a young man a lesson. He was like, yeah, look how you reacted. You mad. Like, you're fucking mad over nothing. And I'm just saying shit to get it like that. If I can get you like that, then what's gonna happen when somebody else do that? Or a motherfucker you don't even need to be getting mad with, you getting mad with. Like, change that, son. Like, fix that, son. What are wants, actions, and behavior? Those shits you modify. It's good when you use your true selves around each other. Number one, you can keep it 1,000. When you two, like, this is like fire. This is like fire. And when two fires come together, it's a bigger fire. When two fucking nuclear bombs come together, it's an explosion. That's how you two get in this form. Also, if you two are harmonized and come into union for one, that means you two on the same page. That means it ain't hostile. That means it ain't no trigger between you two. Like when you two get to the point where you can't trigger each other anymore. I've been at that point with my master for about 2 years. So 8 years. It took 8 years. Fuck that. Maybe less. 7. 7. Past 3 years. It took 7 years, and 7 years is a sign of completion. You really know a person after 7 years. So all you newbies that just started this twin flame journey, just like chill out. Year 2 gonna be a doozy. Year 5, year 6 gonna be rough. Trust me, it's gonna be rough. I guarantee it's a separation somewhere up in there. By year 7, shit gonna come full circle halfway. Said shit 2 times. Shit gonna come full circle halfway. By year 10, full circle complete. It's a long wands journey. The shit don't stop. How does the divine feminine move? In infinity. What is infinity? It's forever. Yeah, masculine, you just ain't your feelings. Because you can't get to hold your feminine the way you want to hold her, or kick it the way you want to kick it with her, or be with her in the manner you want to be with her, or have a life to have her the way you would like. And you know how you would like it. Like, just keeping it real. This is your true side out here. You know how you really feel. You know how you really get. You know what you really want. Who you are around your feminine is not who you are around other people. So in reality, the only person that gets to see this is your feminine. The only person that can ID this is your feminine. She knows the real you. Your friends don't. Fucking karmic doesn't. The world don't. You're another person. When you're around your feminine, you're a whole different person. So when you leave your feminine, or some of your feminine leaves you, or you go home, or you go to work, or you go to church, or you go anywhere else, you are not this. Matter of fact, you don't even get to be your true self that much. Only time you can really be in this energy is in union, 4 wands, union, reunion, and recognition with your divine. Alright, keep that card there until I get to it. Masculine role. You indirectly, subconsciously, with yourself, you got the Ace of Pentacles. This is a big ass manifestation. This is also being in attendance of something. This is also something important. This is also like a cornerstone to whatever you got going on at this present moment. This is also being in the present. It's attendance. Daniel Sterling, are you here? Present. I am in attendance. I am accountable for being here. This school, right? I'm supposed to be here, right? I'm here. This work, I'm supposed to be here, right? I'm here. This is Twin Flame demo, right? I'm here. We here. You here. This Ace of Pentacles is your Twin Flame situation. This. Now, what's a pentacle? It's a person, your divine feminine. It's a place, the pinnacle, Pinnacle, where you and your feminine is at with this. And it's a thing, which is this. Twin Flame Union, Reunion, Recognition. You got to be in attendance of it. It's your indirect, subconscious mystery madness. Like, it's just something to keep in mind. You're in this. You might as well be in it to win it. This is very beneficial. This is like a big ass check. This is like a wedding ring. This is the wedding ring some masculines bought for their divine feminine. That they probably been waiting to give you, but can't because 10 of Wands. It's some T's feminine got a cross and some I's feminine's got a dot. This could be the location of the place you want to marry your twin. This is like the little white chapel in Vegas, or the hotel that your masculine booked a while ago, that's waiting for you two to attend it. It's one place, like you two go to the hotel and shit, and there's like one bed. I already know what time it is, like, like one car, one straw, one spoon, some sharing going on. It's some two becoming one shit that you just want to happen. It's in your mind. Like, this is the moment you thought you was gonna see. It's playing off in your head. It ain't direct. This ain't happening directly. Because it can't. Once again, you 10 of Wands, you waiting. You're waiting, Ace of Pentacles, on your moment. It's like, yo, I want to kill this motherfucker right now, man. Wait, man. It's too hot right now, man. We catch up later. I want to get the motherfuckers now. Wait. This ain't the time. Chill out. This ain't the time. Wait. You want to snap on somebody, but you're still in professional mode. Wait. Wait for your moment. Somebody did you greasy. You can't do nothing right now, but you're going to catch them later. Sorry to use whack ass, crazy ass examples, but it's like, that's the best way I can explain it. It's just like, can't right now. You got to wait. And this is something good. Something that definitely deals with the feminine, and it's something that deals with you. This thing, like I say, it's just where you want your feminine at with you. This is the ring that you want to give her. This is the house you want to buy her. Houses out here too, 4 of Wands. It ain't just marriage, it's just houses, businesses. Like, it's like you buy your masculine a warehouse. I mean, masculine, you buy your feminine a warehouse, or she buys you a warehouse. Like, whatever you got for your feminine, best believe she got something for you too. And whatever that is going to be the same thing. What you want is what your feminine wants. That's why she out here. To confirm that. What you want, she wants. Say that shit one more time, masculine. What you want from your feminine, with your feminine. She was with you. Directly, you in regards to yourself, though. Consciously, you with yourself. You know, you got the 9 of Wands. It's the wounded warrior. This is a move feminine used to play all the time. That the feminine stopped playing. 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior. These are all the actions and behavior modifications you've done to try to, because this is on top of this. So Ace of Pentacles, this thing. You worked hard for this thing. You put a lot of time, energy, and resources into this thing. Now this thing can't happen because you got a 10 of Wands. The step after this. So we're past this, but this is like a receipt of all the work you put in for something. Like it means something. It don't mean nothing. See, that's what you start to realize. See, you know, when you take things you've done and use them as a receipt or a tool or a utility to try to like entitle your way into getting something, it starts getting mental. See, these are wands. You got a wand to manifest things, right? I bet. You want it, but ain't nothing manifested yet. Give it divine timing. Maybe it ain't right yet. Everything, pinnacle, manifestation, happens for a reason, right? Maybe it ain't your time. Maybe you gotta wait. Maybe it ain't all about you. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, nah, I did this, I did that. I should get something. Why is God punishing me? Why is, it's like you thinking God punishing you because you putting some time, energy, and resources into something that ain't manifested yet. You don't control divine timing. God does. Like, He working mysterious ways. It could be all bad right now, but even if it's bad, it's good because God don't make no mistakes. So, you know, put a lot of work in. You feel, like I said, offended. Your feminine don't want union or don't want to reunite or don't want union with you when you thought this is what she wanted the whole time. Time. Keyword, time. She was ready, you wasn't. You ready, she not. It's called timing. Now, when you ready and she ready, or he can be a she be he, you know, I'll be rocking masculine. Once y'all ready, y'all can make it happen. You know, but until them things click together, you got this current energy, you went masculine. That's just something you're going to have to accept. Future final roll, wrapping this up. Subconsciously, indirectly, you go into the future with the 4 of Wands to inflame union, reunion, and recognition on your mind. You're dreaming about it. You're thinking about it. You're trying to see how you're going to get there. 4 of Wands is home. Home is where the heart is. Home is also where the hate is, where some of the greatest become greater. But home is where our heart is. Usually where your feminine is. 4 of Wands is also Zion, the real world, the 4th and 5th dimension, where your feminine be all day, every day. It's the real world where your feminine be at. Where you be at, you be in the world. 4 of Wands, the Matrix. Where's Neo mostly in the Matrix? Movies. He's in the Matrix. Where's Trinity mostly in the Matrix? She's in Zion. So, yeah. All right, I'm almost done. I'm coming out now. Final card directly going to the future. We're going to wrap it up. We got the Three of Cups. And like I said, Three of Cups is just the evolved version of the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is the Lover's card. This is you and the connection you got with your divine feminine. But you got to remember, it ain't just your feminine you in love with. You got to, excuse me, it ain't just your feminine you in love with. It's your feminine's career. It's your feminine's family. It's your feminine and whatever come with it. Because in reality, that's her. She loves you and she loves whatever you come with. Your family don't mess with her. Your karmics don't mess with her. She's put up with a lot of crap attached to you that's been non-beneficial to her. That's been hurtful, damaging, all that. But she still gotta love you and everything you come with. You're just learning how to love or have the connection with your divine feminine and everything that come with it. Including this Ten of Wands right now. Which is just temporary. But this twin flame union reunion recognition thing, Four of Wands, is infinite. That's the message that I got. Hope I could be of good use. It's your boy D.Boom. I'll be right back. Deuces.